rapture is happening, everybody. Hide your dogs.
Did I really just say that? I mean, am I for real?
Sell your stocks, and most importantly, find God. Okay, but in all seriousness, for some reason, over the last week, I've been seeing all these TikToks about how the rapture is happening. And if you do not know what the rapture is, to put it in very simple terms, good Christian people are going up to see God. Bad non-Christian people are staying here. I guess to go back to work tomorrow. I don't know. To me, the end of the world would seem worse because it's supposed to be the end of the world. So maybe sure, the people that are good go to see God, but the people that aren't burn or something, drown, suffocate, something bad, because it would be bad for the people that don't go. But I don't know. Here's this news article from NorthJersey.com. So it's very credible. Is the rapture happening tomorrow? Pastor claims rapture, end of the world, September 23rd. It is currently 8:51 on the 22nd. So if this video comes out, I didn't get taken. South African pastor Joshua something predicts the rapture or second coming of Jesus will take place tomorrow, Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025, or Wednesday, 24th. The revelations came to him in a dream. I didn't know about this from this article. I knew about this from TikTok, of course, where everything happens and nothing happens. Here's my favorite guy I found so far for Rapture Rise. His name is Rapture Now 7. He just made this account, so let's see what he has to say.
So I am working my last shift right now before the rapture, because I'm not scheduled to come back until the 25th. So I am donezo here. And this just feels surreal, dude.
So, as you saw, he's working his last shift. It's the rapture. The rapture's coming. He's going up to meet God. He doesn't have to work no more. Good for him. I'm happy for him. I hope it happens. But basically, this guy has made a whole account stating the rapture's coming. We gotta be ready. It's happening. It's everywhere. And if you just look up #rapture, there are 306,000 posts. And this is the biggest one right now. I'm going to show y'all the biggest one. The rapture is coming Tuesday, 23rd, September 2025.
The rapture is on Tuesday. I've given away all my earthly possessions to the heathens that I know will not be coming with us, the chosen ones.
That is such a wild thing to say. The chosen ones? It sounds like something. I'm not going to say what it sounds like, but it doesn't sound great. And she's given all her earthly possessions away to the heathens? Who are these heathens you know of? Is it just people that are not coming with you? Do they think the world's just going to end? If a couple Christians get taken to God, the world's just going to end? No one else that isn't Christian doesn't know how to do anything? Approximately 30% of people are Christian. And then, not all those Christians are getting sent. Okay, just because you say you're a Christian does not mean you're getting sent. You gotta be a good one. That's probably 10% of people. It will be a lot of people if it happened. The world is not ending. The world would not end. People would just continue on their day. So would it be the end of the world? No.
I've already transferred the deed to my house. I just need to give this car away.
She's transferred the deeds to her house? To who? Who is so bad that they're going to stay behind, but they're good enough for you to give your house to? That's wild. And then she says you just got to get her car away. For those who will be a part of the rapture, I will be staying behind. I'll kindly accept donations.
None of this material stuff is going to matter on Tuesday, the 23rd. When I get raptured. And I just want to say, it's not too late for you to be a part of the rapture.
Okay, so it's not too late for us to be a part of the rapture. Guys, go get your holy water, dump it over your head, you're saved. It's that simple. You could have done horrible stuff your whole life. Killed people, murdered people, assassinated people. That's all the same thing in 3 different forms. But you could have been a bad person. Repent for your sins, you're good. You up there gonna be partying with everyone else. Yeah, Jesus. That's gonna be you. Do Christians, is this their Super Bowl, Because I feel this happens every year. Are they okay, this time it's going to happen. We gotta get ready. We gotta stay Christian so that we can get sent up to God.
I finally told my mom about the rapture, to which she responded with, she needs to focus on Christmas shopping, getting a smog and oil change today, and her registration is also
That's a lot of stuff to do for in one day. That person is very busy. I don't think they can worry about the rapture. I'm not gonna lie. Even if you like know about the rapture, what are you gonna do? You would have had to have your whole life lead up to this moment. You can't just like say, oh, well, no, I'm a devout Christian. It doesn't, I don't think it works like that. If tomorrow the world's ending and the only thing that you can do to stop the world from ending is fly to another universe, like we're cooked. Like it just, you know, like what are we gonna do? So now his mom knows about the rapture. His coworkers know about the rapture. Let's go to his most popular videos.
I pulled over just to respond to this. All right. What are you going to do on the 25th? It would be a mathematical impossibility for me to be here on the 25th.
A mathematically impossibility. What time zone the rapture start? East Coast time, because America is the center of God's world. That's funny.
People were terrified after South African pastor Joshua Malakala warned of an eerie omen to happen on September 23rd. And when we hear the Jewish Feast of the Trumpets play, there will be no corner on earth you can hide, citing verses.
No corner of the earth. Well, good thing the earth is round and there's no corners anyways. So maybe there is a place I can hide. Okay, I want to see this video about this guy saying the rapture's happening.
Rapture is upon us, whether you are ready or not.
Yeah.
Today, what people will hear is God revealing his plan
To his people.
to the people of the world.
Yeah.
God took me to see the future and then he brought me back.
Brought you back.
He took him to see the future. So not only did God come down himself to visit this guy, he must be the most Christian guy on the planet, I think. I think that's the only reason you'd come to talk to him. He came down to talk to this guy by himself. He took him into the future.
Say hello everybody again, and I would just like to say to everybody, to the ladies and to the people who are watching, the rapture is upon us. The rapture is so upon us that if you are not ready for it, it is ready for you. It's when the time comes, when something has been appointed, when a time has been appointed for something, it's either you are prepared for it, or if you're not, it still comes.
Bro was just saying the same thing over and over. Bro's like, okay, we gotta get to this hour mark. They didn't even reach it. What's going on? I feel like he's just, you know how like motivational speakers will say, do your best in like 18 different forms. I feel like that's what this guy's doing. Let's see what else he got to say. I was kidnapped. Okay, fighting suicidal thoughts. He became a Christian in 2000 and then a pastor in 2003. It doesn't take any longer than 3 years. Okay, Jesus appeared.
So it's like if you don't make it to that in that court, you would then go down, but then to hell. So I went up to heaven. I arrived in heaven. I saw people who were sitting there, around. It was during the day. And as I was observing the people around there, Jesus appeared in front of me. It's like I left him in court there, but then I found him there again in heaven where I went.
Have we checked this guy out for psychosis? I'm just wondering. Okay, next video. My 3-year-old starts speaking in Hebrew. Confirmation of Feast of Trumpets rapture. What?
The rapture is only one day away. I just quit my job. I let my dog go. I withdrew all my cash from my college fund.
He let his dog go? Where'd you put your dog? Where'd you put your dog?
And I burned it all because none of it is worth anything compared to where we are about to go. The end times are upon us. Believe before it's too late. Are you ready? The rapture is only...
Okay. No. If you believe the rapture's coming, cool, right? You want to go to heaven. You want to be a good little boy or girl or whatever. Sure. But then the rapture doesn't happen, right? If you don't burn off the stuff, you still can go. You just had that stuff left on earth. But now if it doesn't happen and you did burn all your stuff, you're cooked. How are you going to give your money to the mega churches now when you have no money, right? What are you going to do then? This has been a crazy month, so maybe the rapture does happen. That'd be pretty wild.
I know I'm not going. I know. But if he does that water into wine thing? I mean, like Zinfandel, Rosé.
And there has been jokes, right? There has been jokes about the rapture. Obviously, anything on the internet there's going to be jokes about. For me, the only experiences I have had with the rapture is I was born before my parents got married. So obviously that does not go with the Bible. And my mother's grandmother was very religious. So she bought us stacks of food to be like apocalypse food, right? It sat in our garage for about 10 years. And then we had a flood. So it disappeared. So that's kind of really the only thing I know. You probably want to not starve if it happens. So
The rapture in 14 days from now. I began to hear, literally, in my ear, the sound of the trumpet.
South African pastor just declared the rapture is happening this week? Yeah. He says Jesus told him the world ends on September 23rd or 24th. But let's be real. How many times have we heard this before?
yep, how many we've heard it a lot. Like I said, it comes every year.
Jesus is coming back September 23rd, 2025. The end of the world is coming, said by some foolish person on the internet. Don't we know by now that they get it wrong every single year?
Okay, this guy just said what I said. You just said what I said. Get in the back of the line, buddy.
If you're not ready for the rapture tomorrow, then I don't know what to tell you, because we've been warning you people for a while now. Last night I was able to get rid of my truck. I sold it for $5,000.
No, why did you get rid of why didn't you just give it away? Why didn't you give it away? Why do you need that $5,000? Now, it seems like you're attached to the materialistic world. So I don't know if you're going to go up. I don't think you're going to get raptured. You know what? Getting raptured sounds like the consequence, right? But getting raptured is you going up to God or whatever. The sound rapture makes it sound like it's bad things happening to you.
My house to family that I know they don't go to church, so I figured I would leave it to them. My life savings is probably around $60,000. That's what I have in my savings right now. And I'm not going to need it. So up until I go, I'm going to just start giving away my money. So if you guys need some money, go ahead and drop it in the comments. You know, what you need it for. And then drop your Cash App or your Venmo, whatever. And I'm just going to randomly start going through and
I feel like this guy is being serious, which is kind of nerve-wracking, because I feel like a lot of these people have been joking. Because look at this, y'all falling for this, like telling everyone in the comments that this is obviously a joke. Someone just had dinner on me in these comments section. They had a reasonable request. Uh-oh.
Here's a tip for the rapture, okay? So when the rapture happens and you start ascending, whatever you have in your hands, just drop it. Don't take it up there with you. And don't try to grab onto anybody and try to take them with you. It's just ain't gonna happen, okay? You don't want to grab a hold of them. And then, you know, you get up 15, 20 feet, and then you have to let go, and then you drop it. And you're gonna hurt somebody, okay? So when you're ascending, hey, just put your head to the sky and make your way, okay? You're one of the chosen ones.
Okay, but I can get it an idea because it's like mystical and whatever. But like, do they think like heaven's like above us? Like in the clouds or something? Because if heaven were to be real, right? And the rapture did happen, I don't feel like you would float up, right? Because heaven is would be like an alternate dimension type deal. It would not be here in our visuality, right? You could not see it. So, because no matter how far you go up, you're going to go up for millions and millions of years at infinite speed. You would not reach heaven, even if it was real. You would have to get transported there. So I feel like you would not just start floating up. I feel like you would just like maybe like, you know how like in like Endgame, like Spider-Man was like, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. They would just disappear like that. And this is the final lady I wanted to talk about. Well, not the final person. There's one more person after this, but it's someone we've already been looking at.
So the rapture's coming, right? They said if you feel your feet lift up off the ground, just don't look down. Don't look down. Just raise up your head and look up. You can look straight forward or look up, but don't look down, okay?
I feel bad for this lady. I feel like she genuinely believes it. Look at the tinfoil hat on her head. There's no way this is real. I don't mean to like categorize anyone by their looks, but looking at her, it looks like she would believe it. It looks like she's on Facebook and believes whatever she sees.
I'm not going. I got my hat on.
Okay, so is the hat supposed to keep you here? Like, were you going to go, but that tinfoil hat, like, that's keeping you here?
Here. Lacey's staying too also. She's gonna have a hat too.
Okay, did you hear that? Lacey or Lancey, they're staying too. I want you to guess who Lancey is to this person.
I guess maybe groceries will be free once all you weirdos are gone, right? Maybe?
Oh, she does not like the Christians. She said, this is Lancey.
Okay, me and Max are ready for the rapture.
Oh, this is Matt. What did they see in the last video?
He's not going either. He didn't want to go. He's gonna stay with me.
He did not want to go. He said he didn't want to go. Okay.
You're not going, right, Max? You're staying, right? And Lacey's not up yet, so we're gonna go.
Oh, Lacey. Okay, Lacey. Like, so is Lacey another dog?
Fixed up when she gets up. Rapture update. Don't look down.
Doesn't the Antichrist come when the rapture happens? What if it's Lacey? That's why she's not showing her. I bet it's Lacey, guys. Watch out for Lacey. Okay, and then finally, let's go to my last thing I want to show you. This is Rapture now, but you see how there's no 7? This is because it was his first account. Jesus is real. Jesus took us. It was a biblical. They're big aliens are demons. But look at his first video. It was in 2022, 9/21.
Video for anyone who's prepping out there. Just remember Matthew 6:26. Think about the birds of the air. So they don't farm or plant seeds, but God still feeds them. So how much more valuable are we?
So prepping, I would guess prepping for this Rapture in 2022, okay? But then we go to his popular. These are the last day, 2024.
Jesus is coming.
He just says Jesus is coming for 22 minutes or 22 seconds. Rapture happens every year. Is this one going to be the real one? Well, I don't know. If there's a lot less people in your Walmart parking lot, then we can probably guess that it happened, right? But that is all I had to talk about today. I'm not trying to like make fun of religion. Do whatever you like. I don't really care. But this seems a little goofy to me. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you did not, leave a dislike. That brings me engagement.